Hello, happy hooders! I'm really hoping that we are live on YouTube, and I'm sure that you'll comment in the chat as soon as you're watching, just to let me know that there's people there and that I'm not talking to myself again. So yeah, welcome to issue 12 launch. We're doing this in this format again. I say it every time. I can't believe it. It's 4 times we've done it digitally now. It's really weird. But it is what it is, and it's nice to be able to connect with people, and actually this format gives us a nice opportunity to get to know some of the contributors, and really get under the skin of the Happy Hood. Good evening, Tommy. Good, we are live. Yay. Okay, so I want to do a couple of shout outs up top. First of all, have to shout out Alex Salter, our amazing graphic designer. I say this every time, but Alex, he just works so hard on the zine, it's ridiculous. So all of the contributors, the artists, the writers submit all their work. I kind of put them in order, do a bit of copy editing, and then really Alex does the brunt of the work, let's be honest. So huge shout out to Alex. Please go and follow Alex on Instagram, duck egg prints, but I'm sure he'll tell me if I've got that wrong. So thanks, Alex. I want to say a huge shout out as well to Kim at Cool Quick, and the team there. So Kim does all of the printing for us. She's based on Abington Street, so if you need any printing doing, go and say hi to Kim. She's amazing, and everybody at Cool Quick are lovely, so thanks for being so great this time. And a huge thank you to all of the 42 contributors that have made issue 12 happen. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's another issue, like what? And anyway, so thank you to everyone who's worked so hard. There's so much talent and time that goes into this seemingly small publication, so thank you everyone. I wish we could interview every single person and get to know everyone individually, but with that number we can't. But hopefully through these live streams we get to know a handful of our amazing talented people. Oh, hi Alex, I can see Alex is in the chat. Duck Egg Prints on Instagram, and go order some prints from Alex, why not? So hi to everyone in the chat. If you want to get involved with this launch, then please do, that's the whole point. So you should be able to chat down below, and I can see you all, so I'm going to run through and say hello to everyone. So I said hello to Tommy, we've got Jacqueline watching, hi to Aaron, good evening Timber Club. I know who you are. Am I allowed to say who you are? Like, I don't, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let me know. Hi to Alex, hi to Josh, everyone at Cafe Track, who are one of our amazing suppliers. Go follow them on socials. The man that is Mo Dabler is in the house, so I mean that's always a good sign when you know Mo's watching. And hi to Alex. So yeah, say hi in the chat. Yeah, so issue 12, do you want to see it? You ready? Born ready? Dun, dun, dun. Issue 12. Now, the lighting in here is incredibly harsh, so this doesn't look as good as it does in real life, if I'm honest. It's amazing. It's incredible. Kimberly, our cover artist, was going to be on the show, but unfortunately can't make it. Look at the work. It's quite like mystical. I quite like it because it's very different. So it is available now. Go to thehappyhood.com where you can subscribe online for a year. It's only 14 quid. What can you get for 14 quid? Well, 4 of these bad boys, that's what you can get. So you get your annual subscription, or if you want to buy just a single copy, you can do as well. We'll package them up with lots of love and send them through the post. They'll come whizzing through your letterbox. So yeah, you don't get to miss any of all of these pages of joy and happiness. So I think we know what we're talking about now, don't we? We know how it works. You can chat down below. You can go to thehappyhood.com and go subscribe and get your copy. And let's get into it. Let's do it. So I've got 2 amazing guests this evening. I'm really, really excited. Really excited about this launch. So first up, we have a special person, Billy. So since school, Billy's been really into makeup, and this was always like inspired him, especially when he was told by his teachers that boys weren't allowed to wear makeup. Whatever. We know that that's a lie. And since then, Billy has been strutting around Northampton in his heels, proving that boys can wear makeup and do whatever the heck they want to do. So let's have some massive claps in the chat for Billy.
Hey.
Woo! Hey.
How are you?
I'm all right, you know. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. My lips are matching my top and I'm feeling okay.
All right, you're feeling okay. You're looking okay. Everything is okay. That's it.
I haven't washed my hair though, hence the hat. But I think I can rock it.
You can. Nobody would know. It's lockdown. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. I think the most exciting place I've been recently has been Sainsbury's.
And you saw me in Sainsbury's.
So. I did. To blow everyone's mic out.
Yeah, I did. We didn't know though, did we? Because we were like masked up.
Completely covered. No makeup. Yeah. I look like a naked mole rat.
Like I look now.
Nonsense.
Oh, Billy, thank you so much for joining this launch. I'm so excited. So this is the first issue that you've ever contributed to, isn't it?
It is. It is. What a great opportunity, though.
So tell us a bit about yourself, because obviously we've just really communicated via email and stuff to get your contribution in. So we've never even met in real life, so it's a real opportunity. So tell us about yourself, Billy.
So I'm 22 years old. I'm a master's student. I'm a student by day, but I'm a drag queen by night.
Yeah!
I mean, obviously I'm not at the moment because I can't do anything, but I will be a drag queen again. A few months.
Yes,
you watch. A few months.
Yes, you will. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so I'm going to do a quick sneak peek of your article. I don't want to give it too much away because I want people to actually, buy a copy, but there we go. So you wrote about being a drag queen. So tell us about that. Like, how did you get into it?
Well, if you'd have asked me 10 years ago if I was going to be a drag queen, I would have laughed at you, and then I probably would have ran in the other direction, screaming and crying. To be fair, it kind of stemmed from school. I mean, it's all in the article, but basically, one of my friends rocked up one day looking absolutely stunning, and I was obsessed, and I asked them how. And the next day, I decided that I was going to come to school with some mascara on, a bit of foundation, nothing extreme. And I got stopped at the front, and a teacher said to me, and I quote, "You cannot come in because boys can't wear makeup." And I was just like, what? This is insane. It was just a bit of fun. I just wanted longer lashes. And ever since then, it became a running theme that every mufti day or every fancy dress day at school, I would always wear a little bit more makeup and I would dress a little bit more extreme. And then it kind of became a running theme. So by the time it got to prom, I rocked up in a cat suit. And then after school, that kind of stuck with me. Ended up going to clubs when I was 18, and this happened.
I love that. Oh my God, you went to prom in a cat suit. Yes. Yes.
It's the only way. They said, I was told I can't come unless I'm in a suit. So I did come in a suit, a cat suit.
Oh my God, did they really say that to you?
It was the lady in charge, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I came in a suit. Neon yellow.
I love that attitude. We're not having any of those gender stereotypes. We're just not doing it. It's no, we're over that. No.
Exactly. But apart from that, I mean, I had so many teachers that used to come up to me and they'd go, "Oh, I dare you to wear like makeup tomorrow." Just because there were so many teachers that were so supportive of it. It was just the odd few, Yeah. But honestly, it was so much fun doing it and just winding teachers up.
And what kind of reaction did you get from your friends at school?
Oh, they loved it. Absolutely loved it. I became a bit of a mini celebrity, I think, by the end of it, because people were like, "Oh my gosh, what are you going to wear tomorrow?" And I'd say, "Oh, what am I going to wear?" I remember once I rocked up in platforms about this, honestly, seriously. I was the talk of the town.
I love it. I love this so much. So obviously, like, because school can be quite a tough place, especially if you're even just like a tiny bit different. People will find anything about you that isn't like exactly like everyone else. Did you get any negativity or anything for being so unique?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't always this in your face. I was very shy once upon a time, believe it or not. Um, and I used to have kind of like semi-long hair, and I used to get bullied quite a lot because people used to say, "Oh, you look like a girl, you look like a girl." And at the time, I never really wanted to look like a girl, so it really got to me growing up. So I shaved my hair off, and still got bullied. And so I thought, actually, you know what? I'm going to grow my hair and I'm going to dye it blonde.
Yeah.
So I did. And then, but to be perfectly honest, as I got older, I think people have definitely become more accepting. And I don't get any grief now. None at all.
That's
Seriously.
good.
Even walking through the streets, people just look. If anyone says anything to me, it's like, oh, where did you get those shoes?
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
like,
good.
I never get any grief.
Good. Well, I think times have moved on, and like people are a bit more, they're just a bit more aware, aren't they? You know, and I think like things like RuPaul's Drag Race really has brought like to the forefront what drag is about, and you know, opened up the eyes of a different culture to a lot of people that would never have had an opportunity to see a drag queen or understand anything about it. So, yeah, tell us a bit about like how you got into actually being a drag queen.
So again, it was the club scene. When I was 18, I used to go out every single weekend. And I kind of made not a name for myself, but people would recognize me. And one of my friends who I actually made friends with in town was a director of a dance studio. And he was like, "Oh, would you like to perform on stage with us with our dance crew as a drag queen?" I was like, "Sure." I mean, I didn't tell him that I wasn't really a drag queen yet at the moment. But I was like, "Yeah, I can do this." So I did. And then from there, it just kind of became a thing. So I performed at the uni as well. That was crazy. Poured a pint all over me. That wasn't planned, but it happened. And I'm proud of that.
Was
But
that part of the act?
it it wasn't planned as part of the act. It was just a bit spontaneous. It was also winter, so why I did that, I don't know. But we're sidetracking. That's kind of how I started, just getting to know people in town.
And what's your drag name?
I've gone through many phases. Started as Lunatique. That was the one that I came up with.
Nice. I like
But
that.
a couple of years ago, I found out that there already was a Lunatique in Birmingham. And I was like, oh, I'm not unique anymore. And it just happened because in drag term, for anyone who doesn't really know, drag words are completely different. So sickening is a good thing, believe it or not. And
Yes.
one of the drag words is gag. Oh, I'm gagging. That's a good thing. And I remember I was, I think it was on like my 21st birthday or something. I was in a really nice metallic catsuit, and I remember somebody saying, "Oh, I'm gagging. Oh my God." And then I ended up having a conversation with them, and they were like, "Oh, Gagger for Christie." And I was like, "Yes, I'm taking that. I'm taking that." So my name as a drag queen at the moment is Gagger for Christie.
Oh, I'm living for it. I'm living for it. Oh, it's just such a good name.
I know, but I have to explain to people that it's not a rude name. It's gagging as in like, oh, it's so good. I have to explain.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's no other meaning for that anyway. So
No.
absolutely not. I think we're getting a little bit of fuzziness from your beautiful hair interrupting with your mic. So if you wouldn't mind just like being, it's that side, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Lovely. It was just hitting. Yeah, it was just hitting off your mic a little bit. So it's fine. Don't worry. We heard every word of you. It's all good. I've had a question in the chat from Mo Dabbler, who I know is a big drag fan, and said, "I'm jumping the gun, but I'm going to throw a question in." Of course you are. What drag inspiration? So who's your drag inspiration?
Drag inspiration. I would have to say I love Adore Delano. Now, if you don't know who Adore Delano is, search them up. They're a fantastic singer, drink singer, and I remember I was introduced to Adore just by going on YouTube had no really idea what RuPaul's Drag Race was back then. I just remember thinking, wow, that's so cool. And ever since then, I've kind of modelled myself after that kind of aesthetic.
Yes, you're very adore, actually. Now you come to say it.
I'm very glad.
She's one of my faves. Love her. Okay, so what made you like get involved with the Happy Hood? Like, how did you even hear about us?
I saw your post on Twitter about getting involved, and I was like, yeah, I'll send you a little email, see if you're interested, because I like to get the word out there. Because I think people think sometimes, if they've not lived in Northampton for a while, that we're just another small town. And obviously, a lot of the time, people think in small towns, people are very backwards. But actually, there's a lot of acceptance in this town. I just wanted to let people know that there is, lots of love in Northampton, and it's not just your average small town. I thought, what a great opportunity to use the Happy Hood to say that.
Yay! Yeah, cool. Well, thank you. Thanks for getting involved. I'm really pleased. This is the first article we've ever had about drag queens, so the first of many, I'm hoping.
The first of many coming up next week. Drag on a dime.
And what do you do when you're not drag queening?
I mean, I do my masters, so a lot of it at the moment is just studying and writing about companies, because that's what I do. Before COVID, I was a swimming teacher, so I would teach lots of children. All the parents knew that I was a drag queen and stuff. It was great to show them pictures afterwards. And pretty much just that at the moment. I'm a big fan of walking and climbing mountains and stuff. Did the 3 peaks the other year, but at the moment just typing away on the keyboard, doing uni work.
Studying. Oh yeah. What's it like? You are?
1 year to go.
1 year, you can do this. What's it like doing everything like virtual learning? Is it really different to how you'd normally be learning?
Mega different compared to last year, because I was just in my final year of undergrad last year. I've had literally 3-4 face-to-face classes. It's like entire master's course, and I'm 6 months in now. It's crazy, but to be fair, I quite enjoy it because I get an extra hour of sleep, so I can look extra beautiful in the mornings, and I don't have to worry about getting a bus home. I can just turn my computer off and I'm home.
And do you wear makeup every day?
To be perfectly honest, before COVID, yes. Obviously, when I don't go out much, no. But it's almost a full-time thing now.
Yeah.
I mean, when I go out clubs, this isn't my makeup when I go out clubs. When I go out clubs, my face is normally blue, and I have lashes about that big, and I've got contacts, all that. But day to day, this is pretty much how I look.
Oh my God, what I would give to go to the Boston with you, Billy. Oh.
We have to go.
Oh my God.
We have to go.
What I would give to be dancing until 6 a.m. Oh.
And it is till 6 a.m. I'll stay out until the very end. And I get there at 8 as well. I get there at 8 p.m. and I leave at 6.
You are hardcore. That's commitment. That's commitment.
Energy drinks. Energy drinks and love.
Of course, just energy. So we've got Mo commenting, who says, "Yes, I'm a fucking Libra."
Party.
So to anyone who watches RuPaul's Drag Race, that is a Delore quote. So anyway, if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, the UK version's just come out. Come on.
Yeah, what are we saying about UK drag queens? What are we saying?
Well, we're saying that I nearly got on the show, but that didn't happen. But
What do you mean? Tell us the story.
I auditioned for the first season and I got through the first stage. Didn't make it through the next stages, but it's okay. I'm not bitter about it. Their loss. But
next year.
Yeah, we'll see. I quite like it. I think they've got quite a good sense of humour. Have you been watching the season 2 yet?
Yeah, so I'm obviously watching American and English version at the same time, which is confusing my little brain box, because I've got really bad memory at the best of times. So when I sit down, I'm like, I say to my partner, I'm like, so which ones are these? Who are these? But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it, and I met the winner. Who was the winner of last year? What was her name?
Vivian.
Met her. I
What
met
did you meet her? Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes, right? So I was backstage because one of my friends, Jenny, so she's a comedian, and she was performing and stuff. So I met her, and she was quite cold, if I'm honest, quite cold. But
I think that's in the persona, though, isn't it? She's always been quite. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, and I didn't know she'd won at that point because they hadn't like aired the series, so she was very like when we was like, oh yeah, you're
well, they don't know either, though, do they?
Oh yeah, true. They don't know to the bitter end.
Because they all have to film as if they've won.
That's so weird.
Horrible.
Why do they do that? Do you think that's so that they pick whoever the public thinks is the best one, or like?
That's what they say, but I just think it's cruel. They have to act as if they've won, and they might not. I think it's to stop, because obviously it doesn't get aired until a year after. I think it's to stop people spreading rumours and saying, oh, they've won.
Right, okay, got ya. I'm ruining it.
You know.
Okay. Ruth says, loving your hat.
Thank you. It's to cover up the grease that I haven't washed my hair from.
Yeah, I haven't washed my hair, and my fringe is like on the tail end of cleanliness at the moment. Oh!
It's one of my drag hats. Oh no, it's quite out there. I don't really like to dress too out there, you know. I'm very subtle.
Yeah, just keep it low key. Mo says Gagatha for season 3, so he's all over it. And right, Aaron says it's hard to follow US and UK Drag Race at the same time. So Aaron's my partner. Yeah, we get confused. It's lockdown brain.
Overload.
Drag overload. Ruth says, did you coordinate your outfits? So I'm guessing like as in your hat and your top, Ruth, or just? Or
do you mean as in because we're both wearing flannel?
Oh.
Yes, it was intentional, Ruth.
But also, I'm wearing my Happy Hood t-shirt as well. So, have to do that.
Love a bit of branding.
Well, now we've left her backstage for a while. I feel a bit bad because we're having so much fun. So we should probably bring in our lovely next guest as well, so that she can join in the fun with us. We miss her. So I've got the co-founder of Moma's Cookies, and I'm saying that right now because in my head I've been saying Mama's, and it's not. It's Moma's Cookies, and they are amazing vegan cookies. They're delicious, I must say. And I'm not going to say too much about why our next guest set up the cookie thing or what they do. I'm not just going to spoil it, so I'm going to let her talk. But yeah, it's lovely. Holder, let's bring you in.
Hi.
Hi. Claps in the chat. Woo.
The anticipation waiting backstage. At any moment now, Laura's going to let me in. Let me just be prepared.
I know. I'm sorry. We left you in the cold. I feel a bit like we've neglected you and left you.
It was very entertaining back there.
Well, thank you for waiting. I was going to do I was going to say quite a lot about what you're doing and stuff, but I don't really want to ruin it, to be honest. So, tell us about yourself, Holder.
Tell what?
Tell us about yourself.
About me or about Moma's Cookies?
Yeah. Well, both. We want to know everything. Dish the dirt.
Okay. So I graduated from Northampton Uni last year. And then a few months went by. And currently, right now, in this moment, I am a programs officer for a charity based in London. But as a side thing, myself and my business partner, Katja, have started up Moma's Cookies. So how that was kind of birthed, it's a long story. It started with the TED Talk, and then my friend Junior was like, these cookies, wow, yeah, sell them. And I was like, no. And then he was like, yeah. And we had this back and forth for a bit. And then I was like, the only way we're going to do these cookies is if it benefits the community in some way. So then from there, we started, my business partner was trying out a bunch of flavors, and then we had our cookies ready. And then we came up with like a strategy to launch, which was Moma's advocacy program. So that's when we reached out to members of the community and asked them all to choose a local charitable organization that they were passionate about. And we would donate 25% of the profits from each sale to that charitable organization. So that's how we started in July, and that's how it's been running till now. And we've just finished up a program with AGK Northampton in December. And this month, as part of the January, we're supporting the Surge Sanctuary with a group of really, really amazing vegan influencers. And it's been so much fun. They're actually incredible. They're doing such a good job. In a nutshell, wow. That's what we do. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And you contacted me originally to obviously sort of like work together from the angle of me picking a charity. So yeah, just tell everyone a little bit about that, how that came about.
Yeah. So I've known about Laura for a while, and we were actually nominated for this. No, we were nominated. Were we in the same category?
Maybe.
No, different categories. You were community. You got your award there.
Community Change Maker of the Year. Is that what you're saying?
That one. But I was in a different category. But we were nominated in the same year, so we were at the same event. And then I remember reading about the Happy Hood in the booklet that they gave us, and I was like, well, that's pretty awesome. And then I had spoken to Marvin about you as well, and also Trey, which are Northampton legends, by the way. And then I was like, Laura's pretty cool. So then I just started, I don't want to say stalking you, researching your work. And then I was like, how awesome would it be if I could collaborate with Laura and ask her if she would be willing to choose the organization that we support over the Christmas period. And very, very timely, you chose AGK Northamptonshire as we were going into whatever they want to call it, lockdown, tier 17, whatever it was. And it was such an important cause at that specific time. And I think it worked really well with the season that we were in. And we managed to raise a bit of funds. It wasn't as much as I wanted, but I think we did a pretty good job considering the circumstance.
Yay! Claps in the chat. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that so much. Yeah, because when you contacted me, I was like, oh, cookies. I mean, who doesn't like cookies, to be honest? Right. And then I thought, oh, I better try them out because I like to do my due diligence. I don't like to just sort of back stuff without actually testing them. So I was like, oh, I suppose I should buy some then. So I bought some. My partner Aaron is a chef. So we were there, we were like, smelling, looking, touching, and then shoving them in our gobs. And they were absolutely beautiful. Neither of us are vegans. And obviously with Aaron being chef, he's like, how's this going to work? How's it going to work? But we were both convinced that vegan cookies are the way forward. So yeah, why did you choose like the vegan angle for your cookie? Are you vegan yourself?
Simply because I'm vegan, yeah. That was it. And it also makes it more accessible to people that have like dairy intolerances, gluten intolerances. We have two gluten-free cookies, so
yeah, they're amazing. Just in case people are sitting there at home thinking, oh, cookies, oh, I'd love some cookies right now, and they wanted to actually order some just as we were chatting, where would they go?
www.momascookies.co.uk.
Cool. You had to think them for a second then, didn't you? You were like,
I was like, is that, yeah, I couldn't remember, is it .com or .co.uk? .co.uk.
Yeah, so like cookies. I mean, do you like cookies, Billy? Are you a cookie fan?
This face says it all. Yes! Love cookies. My goodness. What flavors do you do?
So we have honestly, my business partner Auntie is very creative. So we have like the normal original chocolate chip, and then red velvet, which I saw is somebody's Aaron's favorite. which is it's like a red cookie with marshmallows, and then triple chocolate, which is all 3 chocolates, and then coconut, macadamia, and lime, which seems to be like the favorite at the moment because it's a lot of really random, expensive ingredients. So. And then 2 gluten-free ones. Sorry, let me not forget the gluten-free ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we need them. I've just seen from Mo, is it true that these cookies are named after me? Because that's the rumour I am starting now.
How did you know?
And Mo is actually vegan as well, so...
Oh, look at that. Well, the name, Mo Maz, Mo is the name of my friend who set it up. So, yeah. So I guess Mo Dapla is now the co-founder of Mo Cookies, it seems.
I love it. But like, what made you set up in July? Because we were in lockdown then, were we, or not? I can't remember.
So we actually started planning before lockdown. So in March, just before the lockdown, we had already decided that we were going to start the company. So it just took us a long time to launch because, not that I'm OCD, but I'm very attention to detail. And it was driving my business partners crazy because I was so keen to have everything recyclable, reusable. And they would like research things and be like, we can use this. I was like, is it 100% recyclable though? And they were like, no. I was like, keep looking. And so that took forever. So that's the reason why we decided July is a good day to aim for. That's the only reason.
That's really cool. We're getting a bit of fuzziness. I don't know where the fuzzy is coming from. If you're in the chat, can you just let me know if you can hear fuzzy or if it's just me? Because I don't know, my brain. You can hear fuzzy? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what. Okay. I don't know if it's your mic, Billy. I don't.
I can take my mic out, so I'll try.
Try it just to see. Oh, you're on mute. You've muted yourself. Unmute yourself. This is the classic like Zoom.
Oh, look at that. We just got an order.
You just got what?
An order. I wonder if it was someone from here. Oh my gosh, Mo ordered. Love that.
Yes, Queen.
Love that. Thank you for supporting the first sanctuary this month.
Love that. Yes, tell us about the charity that you're supporting this month.
Yeah, and so because it's Veganuary, like I said, we have like 5 vegans who I had a meeting with them at the beginning of the month, and we decided that we wanted to support the third sanctuary. So there's a vegan activist called Earthling Ed. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's like a really big vegan activist, and he's all like save the animals, protect the animals, and he's recently launched an animal sanctuary in Nottingham. So I thought that would be quite good to, now it only launched 2 weeks before we started the campaign. So I thought it'd be quite good to kind of help support, fundraise a little bit for them. Yeah.
That's really cool. And are you going to do a different charity every month then?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Wow.
Yeah. So next month we wanted to do something like self-love, mental health related, because it's Valentine's Day. But then I was like, not everybody's got partners. What about a self-love type thing? So if you've got any charities in mind, please don't be shy.
Billy, have you got any charities in mind that you can think of?
It's called Billy.
I'm dying.
Billy's back pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can finally afford a haircut then. It's been about 12 years too late. I'm really fancy cookies now.
Yeah. Look at.
I might have to place an order.
I know, like the chat is like the chat's going mad. Let's see what people are saying. So I need to go all the way back. Let's see. Aaron's giving a big thumbs up to the red velvet. What else have we got? Oh, Ruth wants some. Website again, please. Fat fingers here, she says.
www.momascookies.co.uk.
Bam. Okay, so you might get another order from Ruth. Neil Coote is watching. Shout out, Neil. Neil's one of our contributors as well. Very dear friend and supporter of the Happy Hood. Hi, Neil. We've got another Aaron. 2 Aarons watching. Red is the best. So both Aarons like red velvet. What else? Oh yeah, we know Mo's done an order because he's a legend. And Bianca says, loving the triple chocolate cookies. There we go.
The triple chocolate are my favorite as well. Actually, they're all my favorite, but I have a special spot for the triple chocolate.
So tell us about the bake at home boxes that you were doing.
Yeah. So yeah, we did do that. Like I paused it because I was like, is anybody like I wasn't pushing it as much as I could have. But in light of the lockdown, and I've got to give a massive shout out to Amy from Right Resolution. So she's a CIC based in Northampton as well, because it was more her idea. So it was part of Care Leavers Week. She said, wouldn't it be a good idea if Moments could provide some boxes that we could give to our young people and then they could learn to bake at home? So we measured all the ingredients out, and then we designed a little recipe sheet, and then we just sent a bunch of boxes, and then they all baked at home. And it was honestly like my heart melted just seeing them all bake Moments cookies. I was like, this is so nice. So because that went well, we thought, why don't we open it up and let anybody order them, especially over lockdown when people might need something to do. They could bake some cookies and also contribute to the local transport organisation. Everybody wins.
Woohoo! And are they available now?
It looks like I'll be making them available again. I did take them down, but I'll put it up back up again.
Sorry. Yeah, in the chat, if you can give us like a thumbs up or a cookie emoji or something to let us know if you would want a bake at home box. Like, do you think that's a good idea to reopen them up again? I mean, to be honest, I'm running out of stuff to do, so I am even ready to burn some cookies, to be honest. Like, because that would happen.
Well, there's like a way to bake them, right? Because you bake them and it looks slightly undercooked. And I put on the instructions, they may look slightly undercooked, but remove them out of the oven because they will continue to cook as they cool. And the amount of pictures that I got of people with overcooked cookies saying, I read the instruction, but it looked too undercooked. So I left them for another 5 minutes and now they're burnt. And I was like, I didn't tell you. That's the secret. You didn't want to listen.
Yeah, listen to the pro, man. God. So you obviously we've established that you stalked me, which, I mean, who can blame you? Let's be honest. That's a joke. And then, like, what about the Happy Hood? So obviously you've written an article about the cookies and stuff, but like, what made you want to get involved in the zine?
I really wanted to work with you, Laura. I know that sounds really bad. Any opportunity to work with Laura, you're actually like a hero. I know a lot of people find like Beyonce and Rihanna role models, but I'm throwing Laura in there in the mix. I'd say equal amount of inspiration. And I think what you do is absolutely incredible. And like Billy said, like Northampton has a lot of awesomeness. And the fact that you put that into an issue every few months is absolutely incredible. So I wanted to be a part of that. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind. And I've been working with my therapist on how to take compliments.
Oh my gosh, me too.
I'm like, oh, this is really uncomfortable, but like, it comes from such a good place.
Right.
No, thank you for that. That's really kind. Yeah, really awkward. Let's move on, Billy. But like, let's talk about something else other than cookies. Ian, what do you like to snack on, Billy, apart from cookies? Tell us.
Oh my goodness, I'm the worst person you could ask, because I'm the kind of person that if I walk down the dessert aisle in a shop, I will put every single thing in my basket and eat it within a week. I have to admit, I'm a big fan. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love a trifle.
Stop press. Yeah, that's quite an 80s dessert.
It is. Or sorry, just to add another, lemon meringue pie. They're so underrated.
Ooh, yeah, I like a lemon meringue. Holden, you were going to say something.
I got a bit scared when you said a lot of people might not like it. I thought you were going to say Marmite, and I was going to be like, Billy, come on, Billy.
I don't mind Marmite, actually. Have you had the new Lynx deodorant? Smells like Marmite.
I have not.
What?
I got it for Christmas.
Is that a thing?
It's a thing.
That's
one of those limited editions.
I really like Marmite, but I'm not sure it's a dessert type of or snack. Well, I suppose like a nice little bit of Marmite on toast as a snack, that could work with a bit of cheese. Interesting. I don't know why we're going into snacking now. It's just weird. Yeah, so favourite thing about Northampton, I really want to hear from both of you. What do you like about this marvellous place?
I think I spend most of my time in Northampton in greenery. I live just by Delapre Abbey where there's that massive, I'm going to call it a forest, and I was there every single day. So that's it. That's a bit of Northampton, a bit of me.
What a lot of people don't know about Delapre Abbey is that if you keep on going down, there's a big lake. Have you seen the lake?
Have I seen the lake? I have
Massive.
seen the lake. Are we thinking about the same lake? The
Yeah,
massive,
Delapre Abbey.
massive lake. Yeah, you have to go past Delapre Abbey and straight down. Love that lake. Yeah. It's a good lake.
Don't you think we found like loads of places to walk and stuff that you never would have been if we weren't forced into this weird world that we're living in? I discovered that there's like a little like I guess bigger than a pocket park, like, but not as big as a country park in Brack Mills. Like, I didn't even know that there was anything green up there.
Oh, I
but
just
there's
thought
like
Brack Mills was an industrial estate.
Well, there you go. There's a little walking route there. It takes about 20 minutes and you can do a little walk, and there were some very friendly dog walkers. So just saying, all saying good morning. Okay, Billy, what's your favourite thing about Northampton?
Oh, for me, it's rich history and shoes. That just really fascinates. As a history geek, I'm like, that's so cool, and I'm obsessed with shoes myself. Have any of you been to the Dock Shop?
Oh.
For anyone who hasn't been to the Dock Shop, it's in Wollaston. Yes! It's in Wollaston, and they sell brand new docks so cheap. I bought a pair for 25 quid. So cheap. Definitely go down there.
So
I'm a shoeaholic, so...
I got some vegan Doc Martin boots as well that I got maybe about 3 years ago. I think they were about 60 quid, which was really good for boots.
That is good.
So yeah, check out Wollaston Dock Shop. And did you know that they're doing up the shoe museum? Well, they've done it up.
Haven't we been for years now?
Yeah, they've been pumping loads of money into it. It was meant to open last summer, but obviously lockdown and stuff. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I'm guessing in, I don't know, spring it might open. I don't know. Let's have a look and see what people are saying on the chat. There's been a yes to a trifle, so there was an agreement from Ruth.
Thank
that
you.
actually...
Come on, Trifle. That's going to be my new tag name. Tilly Trifle.
I'm seeing lots of cookies as well, lots and lots. Neil said that his boys would love to bake the bake at home. Aaron wants to learn to make vegan cookies because he doesn't have a recipe for them. What else have we got? Trifle is god tier dessert, especially if it's chocolate.
Where have you been all my life, guys?
God, everyone's loving a trifle. Oh yeah, Aaron mentioned the waterfall in Billing. Has anyone seen that? Which we did discover. Did you know that Northampton has a waterfall?
I'm shocked.
I know, you're gagged, aren't you? You're gagged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. There's a waterfall. I can't remember where we went. I'll find the link and I'll post it in the notes to this show if I can, or somehow I'll get it out to everyone. Neil says, do the graffiti walk down the back of Nen Valley Way along the canal and out in town. So, you know, they did the, oh my God, what was it called? Wall games. So where they had all the graffiti stuff during the summer, there's loads to see. Definitely go that. Ruth says, try Western Mill near the marina. I'm guessing for a walk, so we will. And Timber Club, you haven't told me if I can say who you are or not, so I'm just not going to say that. Timber Club, we've ordered a 3-month cookie subscription.
Yay! Amazing! Thank you, Timber Club. That's incredible.
A contributor under a different name. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, okay. Don't tell me off. Upton Park as well. Yeah, that's. Do you know what? That's.
Yeah. Love Upton Park.
Yeah.
Upton Park's really nice.
It is nice. I got very muddy up there though. It's not really a circular route. I kind of went straight and then almost ended up in fields with like sheep and cows and stuff, and then had to try and turn around, and it was just all very muddy and it just all went wrong. Oh, Timber Club says yes. So I'm hoping you're saying yeah. So as the contributors, oh my god, I love this so much. I'm just going to show. Oh god, I'm showing everyone all the stuff. They need to buy the zine. So we do a wellbeing section in every issue of the Happy Hood, and oh no, I'm going to say. Okay, I'm just going to show it. Yeah, we do a wellbeing section, and we've got such a fantastic cover of the wellbeing section. It's so cool because it's like, I hope you can't really see it. It's like
yeah.
It's like well clever. Oh no, no. Okay. I'm just going to say nothing. Sorry, this is really weird for everyone watching, apart from me and Timber Club having a really weird conversation about what I'm allowed to do. So weird. Moving on. Cool. Okay. So favourite things about Northampton. And then my next question, because I don't know if anybody knows, but I sit on a board called Northampton Forward, which is made up of like the council and like loads of stakeholders in town, and we've been putting in some bids for money from central government, some like cash basically to help regenerate the town centre, and we were awarded £8 million recently.
Congratulations,
that's a nice pair of shoes I could get.
I mean, it's from the town's fund, or the Future High Street Fund. I'm getting mixed up. And we did some public consultation last year, and talked to people about what they wanted to happen in the town centre, and everyone was saying about like the market square and how they wanted that to be regenerated, and it was really important because it's the heart of the town centre, and that, you know, we could have, if we put some love into it, then hopefully you know, private developers will also then help and sort of develop out and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to ask you both, in the town centre, like, what if you could do one thing to make it like better, what would that be?
Whoa, can you repeat the question? It cut out for a second.
So in Northampton Town Centre, if there was one thing, if you had a magic wand that you could go bing and change something to make it better for the good, what would it be? I've stumped them both now. It's fine.
I'm just a dramatic pause.
Can I be really random and say an arcade?
Oh, nice. I love that. I'm sure we'll get some votes for an arcade. That sounds fun. Yeah. Please, I don't know. Just like knock it down and start again. Is that what you're going to say?
I haven't been into the town centre for over a year now. It's mad.
It's weird, isn't it?
I agree with the market square, but I'm not going to say that because that's a cop-out. I think there could be more of a club scene, but I'm not sure that's where £8 million should go to. Probably better causes than the nightclub at the moment. I'll tell you what I did really miss, and I don't know if they would ever do this again, but the old fish market in town. As a kid, that was one of my favourite places to go to, and I always miss it when I walk past the bus station. So some form of fish market.
Any time that we do public consultation about what do you want to see in the town centre, two things come up. The first thing being, well, you shouldn't have knocked down the old bus station. We want that back. Brilliant. It's already knocked down, so what are you going to do? And the second thing is always the fish market. And it's like, great, like, soz.
You know what could do with Bit Alive? You know what's it called? The Market Hall, the tiny shopping centre next to Grosvenor Centre.
Market Walk.
Could you
Yeah, didn't that used to be called Peacock Place?
It did, Peacock Place back in the day. Yeah, that's owned by a private company, unfortunately. And that's the thing that I think people forget about the town centre, is there's only so much like the local government can do, because
Right.
of private ownership and stuff, which I won't get into, but whatever. So we've got a yes to an arcade. We've definitely got a vote for that.
What about Seoul
Alex,
Central? Get an arcade in there.
yeah, have you been to that place in Seoul Central, where they've got the bowling and the pitch and putt?
No.
What's it called?
No.
In the chat,
I know
tell
they've got
me.
the trampoline.
Yeah, there's like a jumping thing, and then they've got. I think it opened at the beginning of last year, so obviously it's not really been open for long. But they've got like a tiny little bowling bit, and then they've got like a crazy golf. It's really small. It's fun though, and some other bits. Somebody in the chat tell me what it was. I don't remember. I don't remember what it is. What have we got? Oh, somebody. Alex wants a food hall. Neil says reinstate the space behind Boots off the Market Square into independent peeps. Yeah, that'd be nice. R.I.P. Fish Market. I know. Open the space with concert place with open bar. That's a great idea. Yes, to have a stage. That's a brilliant idea. Bring back the bicycle basket bazaar. Yeah, no. Caddy Shack. Thank you, Mo. Caddy Shack. In Seoul Central, yeah. When it's open again, go to Caddy Shack, is what I'd say.
I will. Last time I went to Seoul Central was when they had a Roma. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, all you can eat, wasn't it?
One of my favourite places to go to. What are buffets doing now? That's a topic.
That's a whole hour in itself, Billy. Like, what on earth are they going to do? Cool. Okay. Well, thank you very much, guys. I feel like we're going to just like waffle on about nothing, or at least I will, or maybe get myself in trouble by saying things that I'm not allowed to say. So yeah, I guess we should wrap up there and let people enjoy the rest of their evenings. It has been an absolute delight to speak to you both. Honestly, like
This is fun.
it's been so good. No, it's absolutely delightful. And especially obviously being in lockdown, it's really difficult because you don't see people, you don't speak to people. And to be able to speak to you both and to have people on the chat as well, it brings me joy, so much joy. Thank you. So I'm just going to remind everyone that they can go to momuscookies.co.uk. So don't forget the S, it's momuscookies.co.uk. You're also on Instagram. Are you on like Facebook and all the rest of it? Yeah.
Oh, I love Neil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram, and Pulp Fiction t-shirt.
Pulp Fiction t-shirts. Neil is loving the t-shirt. Billy, how can people connect with you if they wanted to?
The best, my drag account's being revamped, so the best place to find me at the moment is on Instagram, and my tag is it's_Billy_Little. It's Billy Little. Did I mention it's Billy Little?
Is it Billy Little?
Billy Little. Billy with a Y.
Billy with a Y. It's Billy Little. Cool. So go support, buy loads of cookies, go and give Billy loads of love on Instagram. Support each other, love each other. Go buy the zine. Happyhood.com. Go and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family. Share it. Like it. If you can't afford to buy it, that's fine. Just like all of our social media posts, share them, whatever you can do. The whole point of creating this publication was to create a community around it and to bring people together to celebrate all of the great independent businesses, the charities, the community groups, the individuals who are doing great things in Northampton, and there are so many of them. It's really, really easy to forget that we're all out there because we're so disconnected at the moment. We can't see each other, we can't sort of figure out what everyone's doing. We can't just bump into each other in the Boston at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh God. So it is really difficult. So please remember to share good news, tell people you love them, display gratitude, do everything good that you can do in your community, and let's get through it together. We can do it. Clap in the chat for everyone. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to take a picture, because I know that people do this, my friend Josh and other friends do this thing on a Wednesday evening called the NN Social, which is on at 8 p.m. every Wednesday. And it's a bit like this, but a bit more like mates in a pub. Like just they really chat nonsense, but in a funny way. And there's always like music and stuff on. So if you want to tune into that, that's every Wednesday at 8. But what they always do at the end is they do a Vogue. So if anyone wants to screenshot and share that they've watched this thing. So what we're going to do, I didn't tell you this, but what we're going to do is just strike a pose for a minute so people can like screenshot and take a picture. Right, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, okay. So are we ready to Vogue?
Oh, gosh, no pressure.
Right, take pictures, people. Make us look good. Okay, that's enough.
How awkward would it be if nobody took a picture and we just froze 15 seconds?
I think my lash nearly fell off then.
Imagine if they did that. That would be so. If everyone's like, what they're doing. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Go support everyone. Take care of everyone. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.